Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great strength training workout you can do in your home or any small space. Today what we're going to need is a fit ball, a medicine ball if you have one, otherwise just something heavy, a loop band, and then another TheraBand if you have one, and a set of heavier tubes, or a tube set up about chest or hip height. And then I have an agility ladder here. If you don't have an agility ladder, you can use like tile floor, you can lay out TheraBands, or you can just kind of do the movements even if you don't have anything like that. Okay, so remember to come into these workouts warmed up and ready to move. 5 to 10 minutes of a cardio workout just to get your heart rate up, your mindset ready for movement, and your muscles and joints ready for movement. Okay, we're gonna start with a bow and arrow pulls today. So I'm gonna face my band where it's attached, and I'm gonna have you pull back and step back at the same time. So like you're drawing a bow back and forth. And obviously you wouldn't do this with both arms like this. Usually you have one side that you use. However, this works both sides. You're gonna work those biceps, your shoulders, your rhomboids, which are the muscles between your shoulder blades. So think about driving your elbow towards the back of the room and squeezing your shoulder blade toward your spine. Keep your tummy nice and tight. 9, keep breathing, don't hold your breath. 10, and 10. All right, great. Okay, next we're gonna do a ball squat. So I'm gonna put my ball against the wall here, and then I have my medicine ball that I'm gonna press up. Like I said, if you don't have a medicine ball, you can use a dumbbell, you can use a kettlebell, you can use a jug of water, anything like that. So we're gonna squat down and then press that ball overhead, or press your weight overhead. 2. When you are right here, squeeze your glutes to stand up. Breathe. 6, everything goes down, everything goes up. 9, and 10. All right. Get that out of the way. Get my ball out of the way. Okay. Now, we're going to do some side stepping. So we'll put that loop band around your ankles. And then I'm also going to grab another TheraBand to do shoulder external rotation with the side stepping. So elbows in your sides, shoulders down and back, hands like you're holding a platter. You're going to hold that band pretty close, and it's not a very large movement. Just kind of pulling out to that neutral position. Start with some good resistance on that band. Now I'm gonna go, since I don't have a lot of space here to go, I'm gonna take a few steps one direction, then back the other direction. So, tiny little baby steps. Keep those toes pointed forward. So you don't actually need to go very far. I'm just gonna go a couple more back the other direction. 2, 3, 4. All right, good. Small movements, but they're really, really, really effective. Okay, next we're gonna do some agility. So with your ladder or your tile or your whatever you have, we're gonna go in, out, out, in, out, out. Try to be up on your tippy toes and try to do it quickly. Then we're gonna turn around and lead with your other foot. Left, right, in, out, out. Then I want you to turn to the side, and we're gonna do high knees, stepping over each side, each rung. Pretend you're stepping over a sleeping dog, so you want both knees to go nice and high. That lateral movement that we're getting here for a couple different exercises is so important for hip stability. Okay, good. Now we're gonna end on the ground. So I'm just gonna put my mat right over my ladder here. We're going to do leg lifts on your back. So bend one knee, flatten your back to the ground, and we're gonna lift and lower one leg. So stop at the height of your bent knee, and then try not to set your foot down. Go nice and slowly. 7. Now this is a great way to work your quad. You're obviously working your hip flexors as well, but it's an isometric movement, isometric hold for your quads. So if you do have knee pain with those squats and lunges and things, this is a great way to work your quad without hurting your knee. So if you ever find, you know, I'm doing squats or lunges or step-ups or something and your knee really hurts, first of all, remember that glute squeeze that we talk about at the bottom of your squat or your lunge. Keeping your knees back over your heels, but then if you can't do those without a lot of pain, then these leg lifts are a great alternative. And rest. Okay, now we're gonna stay right here for the last one. I'm gonna have you do double knee lifts. So I want you to flatten your back to the ground, maintain that so you're really working your abs here. You're gonna lift your knees to your nose, and then almost all the way back down, don't touch. So right here is the hardest part of this exercise. So you're not setting your feet down, maintaining that flat back here. 4. Now, if you are doing this and you don't feel like it's very hard, you can straighten your knees a little bit, lengthen that lever. If you feel like it's too much and you can't do it without your back hurting, you can set them down for a second and then start again. Maybe even touch one foot down. Get here, touch another foot down. You can modify it to make it work for you as long as you're still working those abs, trying to keep that back flat. All right, good. Go through these 1 or 2 more times each. Add a little cardio in between to keep up that heart rate, make it a great calorie burn. And if you go through them all 2 to 3 times, doing that cardio in between, it'll probably take about an hour. If that's too much for you, try to do them throughout the day. So just do one now, do one maybe at lunch, one before dinner, something like that, so that you're kind of exercise snacking. Okay, if you have any questions or need any modifications, please feel free to reach out or leave a message in the comments. Thanks everybody, have a great workout.